Farrell exclusive.
What does a creepy monument in a slightly gentrified surf town called Madiwi have to do with the international airport that all of us, hundreds of thousands of tourists and locals, come through every single year? Ngurah Rai International is actually named after a national war hero who landed right here in 1945 to fight back against the colonial Dutch powers after Japan had submitted and forfeited following the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yesterday I was down here looking at these very cute cows who seem to live in this little riverbed, and I was staring thinking, oh my god, Doctor Who statues, so creepy. And I came to realize this was the start of a magnificent man who was born into aristocracy, hence the word Gusti Ngurah Rai. Born into a noble family, trained by the Japanese to help stop local uprising when Japan was ruling over Bali during the Pacific War. Following their forfeit of the island, the Dutch, backed by the British as fucking always, wanted to take back control of the magical island that we all love today. Ngurah Rai was in Java. He took 95 men and landed right here on these very shores. 100 troops trained with Japanese guerrilla tactics were going to fight back against the Dutch colonists. He was one for national independence. And this statue they've built, it's a hidden gem in the most random little street. It is a simple yet powerful statue on this, honestly, world-class surfing spot. Not that I would know about this, because yeah, boy fucking sucks. I fucking hate it. It's like 90% effort for 10% reward. Fucking surfing. Get me on those ski slopes. I'm gonna follow along with Ngurah Rai's journey, because it's really a powerful story of Balinese independence. And a lot of streets and stores and places actually carry parts of Gusti Ngurah Rai's name in it to pay homage to him and his sacrifices that those 100 men made. I know a lot of people just come here for Finn's Beach Club and day drinking, but wow, this island is so cultured and has so much rich history. Sometimes it's unbelievable. And we're only talking less than 100 years ago here. They were a part of World War II. They've been a part of spice, paradise, battles, different empires, a load of different religional mixing. So instead of the Japanese spreading themselves thin, because they were fighting on many fronts, including China, the Pacific, Americas, a lot, they decided to train the local militias, and Ngurah Rai was part of that group. He was always one for nationalistic Indonesia, so he led the army called the Siung Wanara Battalion, which is now famous, or should be more famous, but no one really knows. To find out these stories, you really have to come and meet and talk to a lot of the locals in those specific spots. Just this morning I met a boy who was, I met an old man and his son who were born and raised in Bunut Bolong, which is the village next to the Holy Tree. More interesting facts to come. But I would never have known this unless I started speaking to the locals. Hello.
Yeah.
You know this statue?
No.
Not this one? No?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The photo.
You want a photo? Okay.
Ada. Yeah.
Me and you?
Apa?
Yeah, come get in this. Fish. Okay.
Bawa sini lo. Saya ngerti bahasa Nusa. Bahasa Allah. Oh iya. Bisa kadang ada Nanang.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Cantik. Kamu terlihat cantik hari ini ya. So the Japanese had this propaganda that Asia was for Asians to temporarily help with their manpower while Japan was occupied. So they helped train Indonesians and local militia, which ended up backfiring. So the Japan invaded the Dutch in 1942, who really only had a few garrisons here, not that many troops. And to be honest, I actually have not heard much history about the Dutch in World War II, something I might have to look into. But probably because I'm Australian, we don't learn shit about anything other than Captain Cook and the Abos. Now the craziest part is, a lot of the Indonesian military that was trained by the Japanese ended up being core integral pieces for their military in future. Even to this day, they are built on Japanese roots and stability and structure, which is quite fascinating when you think about it. But people, wow, I had no idea that the national airport, international airport that millions of people have commuted through, is actually paying homage to a national war hero of World War II and post-independence war. That is fascinating. This is a tourist island, but it's so cultured. And it makes me happy knowing that the island that changed my life and has changed so many other people's lives, I get to learn about and leave knowing I understand its history, I understand why it is the way it is, and I'm proud of that. And if I can share some of that stuff with you, some of that information, all the more power. It'd be amazing if you were to leave Kuta, leave Canggu, come up north, do a lap, go down south, learn some stuff, go to some of the museums, see some of the statues, talk to the locals. There are so much pockets of information sprinkled throughout the island, throughout the whole 18,000 islands in this archipelago known as Indonesia. It really is a fascinating country with so much to offer, so many different specific niche developed cultures and identities all throughout the islands. The biggest archipelago on planet Earth is more than just Bali. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm just an hour and a half up and I've just found out about this war hero. I would never have known about that if I didn't leave. Another half an hour up from here, they have a one-of-one water buffalo tradition where they look after and race them. Only place in Indonesia. Very fucking. Wouldn't particularly advise driving on the beach as a 150 kilo man. Simple man. The easiest way to get bogged, be 100 kilos, have 50 kilos of fuel and pack on. We do it for the vibes. I'm gonna leave my bike just there. I tried to bring it round, but it's so stupid and dangerous. So Patung Jukung. Jukung meaning boat. Traditional Balinese boat. It's situated right in front of this beautiful gentrified resort. So most people who are lying on the sun loungers would have no clue. But this is actually quite an impactful monument. Especially because the airport that everyone sat in there came through is named after the reason this was built. Nationalist heroes Gusti Ngurah and his 95 warriors kicking out the Dutch Now, a lot of people do not realize just how deep the Dutch ties is with Indonesia, especially Bali. Even to this day, the Dutch love it here. Isn't that ironic that they basically colonized this place or took it over and they still come back? Like, you meet so many people from the Netherlands here. I'm gonna speak to someone at this resort because I believe they'd have a better understanding than someone who's not born in Madiwi. But the locals yesterday were actually painting it. Or I shouldn't say painting, I should say restoring or keeping it beautiful to look at, respecting their monuments. I just think that's so funny how it was literally built in front of a Western villa, or I would say the villa came second, then the monument. The monument came first. Let's see if I can find someone in here who will teach me. Well, this is fucking beautiful. Got a little swim pool, a little lady squirting over there. Maybe some food?
Yes.
But I was also wondering if you know anything about the statue, the monument.
Oh yes.
You know the story?
Yes.
You do? Okay. I'll have to get a drink. Someone told me a local would maybe know something about the monument.
Yeah. Maybe could you wait later? I have a
Oh
big,
no, oh
big,
good.
big-
Yeah, do your thing.
I will explaining later then.
Please, yeah.
Please.
What was your name?
My name is Julieta.
Julieta. Okay. Sounds good, brother. Thank you. Be rude not to. This is a beautiful, beautiful resort. Wouldn't it be funny if that was a bunch of Dutch people just sat there? Right in front of it. I have nothing against tourists and Dutch people, obviously. I'm British as well. So, like, we literally ruined the whole world. I just wish people were a bit more informed, and I used to be super uninformed as well. Yeah, giraffe. They give us some knowledge. In a lot of these places in Asia, Bali, no matter where you go, a lot of the stories are kept with the locals. You'll see it later in this video, or maybe you've already seen it, but Kadek grew up in Bunut Bulong next to the tree with a ridiculous story of Dutch enslaving Indonesian workers. And he told me that his father was the town leader, the village leader. So he used to read his father's book. Every leader gets this book. So he actually knows the story of the town, therefore the Bunut Bulong tree. But since the book has been passed on to a different village elder or leader or son, the stories get lost. So my point is, you do have to dig a little bit. The internet does not provide what you need, which is actually beautiful, because it means you have to go out in the world, meet people, talk, feel things, understand it with your own eyes. Don't just take what you read on ChatGPT and Google word for word. There's a lot of agendas and different opinions. And obviously the locals just have an opinion too. But that's where the fact lies. Or the coolest version anyway. So I came for the monument, stayed for the vibes. So Padung
Jukung.
Yeah, Patung Jukung. If just any information on it would be amazing.
Sure.
You grew up in this village?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. So you know the stories?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a monument. So Patung Jukung is like the meaning is the monument of the boat.
Yeah.
And that monument, they make it for the first boat that landing there
Okay.
before. So during the invasion of the Holland, the Dutch people,
Yeah.
so the harbor in Bali, in Benoa, so it's already attacked by the Belanda. And then the Balinese soldier, they need to take the equipment from Java, from the city, but they cannot land in Benoa.
Okay.
So they choose here to land and then continue the trip by car from here.
Yeah.
So that's why you can see the statue is the soldier.
Oh, okay.
So and then it's called the Ngurah Rai, the man that's the first land here.
What was his name?
Ngurah Rai.
Yeah, Gusti Ngurah.
Gusti Ngurah Rai.
I see. I see. What else? Anything else?
No, just like that, and then we keep it there time by time, and then we repair every year, put a new color.
Repair with new color every year. They were painting it yesterday.
Yeah, it's new, and I think it's new statue, not painting yet.
Okay. Ah, amazing. Thank you so much for the information.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna make a video about it. So he brought 100 men, yeah? How many men did he bring from Java?
I don't know how many boat is it exactly, but it's like one group bringing the equipment for the war.
Okay. Okay. And then he died in
The war in Mengui.
Yeah.
The war in Mengui.
Okay. Ah, thank you so much. Okay. Interesting. When was this actually built?
I'm not remember exactly, but if the low tide, you can go up and see
See it?
the stone there, big stone. They write it the years there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll go after. Was it there when you were a kid? When you were small? Okay, so it's been there for like 20 years, yeah?
Maybe 60 or 50 years.
Oh, 60 years? Okay. Because Gusti Ngurah was commemorated in 1975, yeah? As a war hero, national hero.
He was died there, so maybe like a few years before he died.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. When was this villa, this resort built?
We start on 2002.
Oh, it's been here a long time. Do many people ask about it?
Yeah, because you know, it's just there standing on the.
Yeah. It was. It scared me yesterday because I thought it was fishermen, and they weren't moving, and I was like, "What's going on?" Thank you so much for the information, Padmi. Padmi, yeah? Padmi, okay, cool. Oh, you heard that, man. They tried to land in, where was it, Sanur?
Benoa.
Bunno.
Benoa.
East side.
East side.
And it was already taken over by the Dutch.
Yes.
So he come here with the traditional Balinese boats with equipment and 100 men. Came for the history lesson, stayed for that fucking chap choy. Man, my life is good. Learning about an island that gave me the vibrancy to live again. Learning about its history, eating good food, vibing. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Now, if you have good chap chai, always get rice with it. That's a history lesson right there. Because it's just like salad normally. Come on, you can do it, come on. Come on, yeah, good boy. Bagus, bagus. Oh yeah. I saw you get that fish before. I saw you, little puppy dog. Oh yeah. So the tide goes in and out, obviously. So you can actually go up and see the names and some of the inscriptions on the monument. Wow. Oh, there's shawty. Oh, there's shawty. Look at that ass, shawty. Oh my God, that's some cake over in this bitch, shawty. Damn, ho. Nah, it's actually mad disrespectful, bro. It's actually mad disrespectful, brother. Oh, wow, they have a communist star as well. I'm gonna assume that's a communist star. This country is also heavily tied into communist beliefs. And there's other things like the Jakarta method and apparent CIA coups and involvement with this country. So maybe I'm overdoing it. It could just be a starfish. But I honestly think that has something to do with communism, because in 1965 there was a mass culling and a coup instructed and incepted apparently by Western powers such as the CIA. Crazy to think about, right? And I did see people on here before. I don't know if it's disrespectful or not. I'm gonna try and find out what this means. Tonggak Sejarah Perjuangan Kemerdekaan Republika Indonesia. Well, no, one thing's for sure. That's the Republic of Bunda. Bundaski, baby. Ah, my feet. I'm sorry, Karma, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But as Padme was saying, the port to the east was already taken over by the Dutch. So Gusti Ngurah sailed these traditional Indonesian boats across the channel from Java, and this is depicted here, landing on the non-cargo beaches in Mediwi. I think that's fascinating, and such a cool local story which ended up being the identity of the island. And as I've mentioned multiple times, the airport that you come through is named after the hero, a national hero that they take pride in. Oh yeah, come in my ass. Get your bitch ass out of here, fool. Otherwise my G over here, he gonna shoot your ass. So Gusti Ngurah armed up in Java. He reconciled his troops of 100, gathered the equipment. I'm assuming that that box that this man is holding and he's bending over for is not because he wants to be pegged. He's actually picking up the caskets of equipment that they used, guns, firepower, munitions, everything the army needs. The army is more of a guerrilla group. PPM, People's, I'm not sure what that means. What does PPM mean? I'm gonna find out. So, fighting for a stronger, larger national freedom, and the PPM flag, fly that bitch, let's go, is to honor the heroes, the sacrifices, the blood, the courage to fight for one's independence. Created to recognize the 1945 to 1949 era. Really cool, man. I'm really fascinated by this monument because it's so specific, it's so niche. You wouldn't see this in those European countries or a lot of the Commonwealth countries. It's like these massive statues, but this just fits. This really fits. Odd but unique, interesting fact: the national hero, the pride of Bali, Gusti Ngurah, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. If not, please, someone from Bali, let me know. He went to school at a colonial Dutch college and he was trained for battle by the Japanese Rising Sun Empire and became a Balinese Indonesian national hero. So I hope you enjoyed some of those points and learning some stuff from your boy Farrell today. Make sure you get out in the world, ask some questions, see some places, find out about the earth that you live on. So much has happened before you and so much will happen after you. You'll never be privy to the knowledge you have ahead in the future, but you can learn about the past. Why not? The reason you are alive today is because events unfolded and the butterfly effect created you. So learn a bit. The Great War impacted us all. So many nations and heritages and bloodlines all merged. A lot of heritages and bloodlines died out. They got killed. You are lucky enough to be alive, so learn about it. It was less than 100 years ago. Imagine going through that. Jesus, man. You're so lucky to be alive in today's day and age. At least learn some stuff. Not just take all the time and treat the people like shit. And I mean, part of that is disrespecting its history. If you really love it here, like a lot of people do, learn why you love it and learn why it developed the way it did. Man, when I first got to Mediwi, I knew there was something about this place that I had to go and learn. I had a feeling I wasn't just meant to shoot right through it and say, oh, this is just a surf town for French people. and Aussies. Not that I've seen any Aussies here. It's just French and Dutch people, which is fucking ironic. Actually, it's pretty funny. I'm glad I got to find out and I stumbled across this just through me looking and just being like, well, I'm gonna go down that road and see what's what. The best places are never on the map. It's not gonna come up. Speak to people, go exploring. And if your intuition is telling you that there's something more to be discovered around the place you are, listen to it. I'm sure glad I did. Oh, I could not imagine continuing my lap around Bali and missing out on this, because this is now gonna be part of my journey. Because there's 3 more historical sites I want to visit that have to do with Ngurah Rai. 4th being the airport, technically. I'm going to look at it in a bit of a different light now. Even though it's just named after him, I still think that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I do not like fucking sandy feet. Especially in my place of residency, so we're going to fucking tie him up on the back. Jog on, brother. Yeah.
And from Bali, Indonesia, Bali United.
The Mediwi boys, yeah?
Bali United boys.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. Say hello from Bali.
Yeah, hello from Bali. Mediwi boys. Yeah? Fuck yeah.
302 boys.
What the fuck is this guy? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's race.
Oh, race, yeah? Fucking skills, brother. Yeah, look at you, mushy mushy. Where's that baby cow going? Look at you, with your mum and dad.